Hello sugars, today we are going to be using Sugar Me Smooth to sugar wax my leg. Okay, let me show you what's included in Sugar Me Smooth's full body hair removal system because it has everything you will need in here. The regular body sugar and bikini sugar jars. This is for more sensitive areas. It has licorice root and so you can use it for bikini, Brazilian, underarms if you're more sensitive there. But for my legs today, I'm just going to be using the regular body jar. Prepping powder, which will be used shortly, soothing solution and soothing mist. I typically use this with the bikini jar and then this with the body jar. 3 different sizes of flickers for different areas, and so I'm going to be using the large on my legs today. It's just most efficient. Okay, before I actually start sugaring, I want to go over 3 steps that I take to prep my skin to get optimal sugaring results. The first is I use a body sugar scrub about 3 days before sugaring just to exfoliate and make sure my skin is super hydrated and ready to go. And then the day that I'm actually sugaring, I shower again and pat my legs dry. You want to make sure your skin is clean and dry so that the sugar paste is just catching on to the hair and not actually your skin or anything else left on the skin like lotions or oils. Then if I take a hot shower, I make sure that my body temperature has cooled down. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to cleanse my leg again, make sure it's all clean and ready to go with this cleansing wipe. Okay, next we're using this prepping powder, and this is the best thing to use to keep your skin dry, to absorb all of the excess moisture or oils that it has on it, and just to really prep the skin. Okay, we're gonna take a large scoop of sugar with the large flicker. If you're beginning, I would recommend doing a practice patch on the inside of your wrist. It doesn't hurt, you probably have 0 hair there, and it kind of helps you get the flicking motion down, but I will just show you how I do the flicking motion. I'm going to let the sugar heat up on my skin for like 5 to 10 seconds.
Now for the fun part. So I'm going to spread the sugar paste 3 times against my hair growth. That's why I'm going up on my leg right here. And then on the 3rd one, I'm going to go past the sugar onto fresh skin before flicking down parallel to my skin.
You can see there's this little groove where the texture ends, and that's where I hold my fingers. I'll give you some tips as I keep sugaring my leg. You hold your skin as tight as possible so there's not pulling and tugging. And I would say that the most important way of making this as painless as possible is to have the correct flicking method down. You don't want to pull away from the skin like this. You want to pull down parallel to your skin. Can you show one more time? You probably can't see it from here, but I'm seeing such good results already. If you feel like your sugar is sticking to your skin, there's a few ways that you can prevent it. I like to use more prepping powder. This will just help keep my skin super dry. Like you're getting too hot, you just cool off. A lot of people like to use fans. If you live in like a hot or humid place, just put a fan right here and it'll help keep everything cool. You can also go like this with your sugar, just make sure it gets back to room temperature and it's not too warm. So just keep these things in mind, try not to get frustrated. And always remember that if you're in a sticky mess, you can go shower it right off and start over. Once your sugar is getting to this consistency where it looks more like peanut butter than the original sugar that you scooped, it's totally fine. It just means that there's air in there, there's dead skin cells, some of the prepping powder, and a lot of hair. So you can keep working with this if you can manage it, or if you need to get a new piece of sugar, that's totally fine. Okay, once you've removed all of the hair, it honestly didn't take me that long at all. Now I'm going to use the soothing solution. Apply it directly onto the skin. Just 2 times. And then rub it in. Thank you so much for following along with this tutorial. I hope you feel more confident in your sugaring. You can always drop a comment if you have any questions at all. Thanks again and happy sugaring.